How you doing, Corso?
I never like asking for favors, Captain, but I think maybe we know each other well enough by now.
What do you
I
need?
want to look for my cousin Rona. She's all the family I got left, and I think she should know what happened.
You have a cousin? Why did I think you were a space orphan?
Wasn't your whole family killed on Ord Mantell?
That's right.
Rona came with me when I left for the brigade, but she jumped ship at the first port. All she ever wanted was to get off Ord Mantell. I thought maybe we could track her down. You'd like her. She's really the reason I'm here.
You two will be back together before you can say a verbal thirst vibroblade.
A verbal... So not that soon, then. Rona was kind of our family rebel. We used to have a blast together. She liked me to run interference, so her father never caught her on dates with off-worlders.
I look forward to meeting her.
On second thought, maybe I shouldn't introduce you two. Rona's always had a nose for trouble. I remember one time, Uncle came looking for Rona while she was on the shuttle pod with some Agamarian pirate. I was about 12. I didn't know how else to distract Uncle, so I started to fight. Got the whole ship confiscated. I never did find out how Rona got out of city jail.
Jesus. Corso has a wild family. Or had a wild family. R.I.P. Alright, and we're heading to Shaddaa. Let's go. See what Risha has to say about the frozen demon.
Have to give credit where it's due, Captain. You've done an amazing job delivering this cargo. I always knew you would.
It's so hard to be humble, knowing how great I am.
It's even harder for the rest of us. No one has ever come as close to finding Nocdrane's riches as we are now. How will you spend all that reward when you finally get it?
Hey, Bodar cameo.
I was thinking I might hire an army of Wookiees.
What you lack in practicality.
Wait, was
you make up
Corso
in style.
chasing him? What was that?
Our last job is taking the men and the carbonite to these coordinates. It's a restricted area. Only us and the buyer will be there. That's right. I'll help you negotiate this deal personally, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll do most of the talking.
We're finally teaming up, huh?
Yeah, you haven't left the ship before.
Interesting.
Besides
The terms of the
Tatooine.
deal are very specific. If I'm not there, you don't get paid. I'll run ahead and make sure everything's in place. Meet me there with our friend in the carbonite. Use this access card to enter the restricted area. I'll see you at the delivery point.
Okay. This is all kinds of sketchy. So we're delivering this dude in carbonite. The buyer will only take the deal if Risha is there in person. Risha's got a lot of enemies out there in the galaxy, so I'm going to go ahead and theorize that this is a trap. Someone's trying to get revenge on Risha, and I am wandering into the crossfire. Back to the Smuggler's Moon. Yeah, this deal is going to go sideways, I can already tell. Yeah, it's a safe bet that this is going to be a double cross. So I'm on my way to the deal. I've got the man in carbonite, but I've also got both of my blasters fully charged because... I don't know, Risha just seems to have a way with people, and since they're insisting she be there in person, it just feels like a trap. Next step, spring the trap. We're going pretty deep into the seedy part of town here. High-tech lab. Here we go. Whoa. That's a lot of tanks, and they're all empty. I don't know, there's something very sus about this. Oh good, and there's Risha, and there's the doctor. Ooh, he's a Selkath.
This is a big moment, Captain. Bigger than you probably realized. I've waited 10 years for it.
Is the fish head our buyer?
Not exactly. He's here to oversee the delivery. Dr. Chayla, let's introduce the captain to the man in carbonite. Begin the procedure.
Wait, could it be Nocdrane himself? That doesn't make sense. That's a silly idea.
has it been?
10 years. I'm sorry it took so long, but I finally have everything you told me to find.
Come closer, Risha. Let me see you.
So they know each other.
I'm different now.
Not that little girl constantly underfoot. Now, you are my heir. My legacy.
Captain, meet my father, Nocdrayan.
What?
I believe I've mentioned him once or twice.
I never believed you were really dead, Nock.
Then my daughter wasn't doing her job properly.
I called it. I called
Sorry
this.
I wasn't completely honest, Captain. I promised Father when he entered Dr. Chayla's hibernation treatment I'd never tell anyone the truth.
Why was Nock in carbonite for 10 years?
The Selkath's experimental carbon freezing allowed me to cheat death. At least for a little while. 10 years ago, one of my lieutenants deliberately infected me with a disease. It's deadly, incurable, and eating me alive.
You replaced the infected parts with all that machinery, right?
I've done everything to stop this disease, but it's never been enough. Soon, the illness will consume my vital organs.
Rumor is Jedi can heal anything.
The Jedi proved uncooperative. I killed
Yeah,
three trying
they
to
had a hard
learn their
time seeing
secrets,
past the whole criminal thing.
but that is not our present concern.
I lied about my father, Captain, but not his lost fortune. That's real. And thanks to all those starship upgrades, it's yours. You have the only starship in the galaxy equipped to travel where the fortune was lost. No one else can reach it.
There is a region of space beyond the Outer Rim, called the Long Shadow. There are no stars, no light, no life. Just a derelict starship drifting into a massive black hole. My fortune waits for you there.
I'm sorry. Did you say massive black hole?
Seriously.
Few spacers have seen the Long Shadow and survived. They describe it as a vast darkness, slowly consuming the galaxy.
Oh,
will
that
give you the
sells it.
coordinates
Now I
to
want
the
to go.
derelict vessel. You'll fly into the Long Shadow and board it. Retrieve the vessel's reliquary and bring it here. Risha will take a single item. The rest is yours.
Tell me about this single item Risha gets.
A simple piece of ornamentation. It has no value to you. My daughter
Is it a
will
family
stay
thing?
here. I have things to tell her, and my time grows short.
Be careful out there. I've gotten used to seeing you.
Enjoy your family reunion. I'm off to get rich.
The derelict vessel is at these coordinates. Go now.
Got it. Just fly straight until you see the massive black hole. Man, that's totally crazy. Nocdrayan is still alive? I called it, but I was half serious. I thought that that was like a ridiculous notion. I thought he had died a long time ago, but being suspended in carbonite for 10 years while they're trying to find a cure for this disease that the lieutenant gave him. Is the lieutenant still out there then? Are we going to have to deal with him too, probably? Either way, let's get back in the ship and head to the Long Shadow. Alright, and we're off to get rich. Or possibly dead. We're off to get rich or dead. Kind of sums up the smuggler life. Way back in 2011, they released Lego sets of all the class ships. God, I want the freighter so much. The Fury's pretty nice, too. The derelict vessel, look at it all the way over here. On the very edge of known space. The Long Shadow is a lifeless region of space at the furthest edge of the galaxy. The only thing of note here is an unmarked derelict starship slowly drifting into a black hole. And it's been slowly drifting into this black hole for 10 years now? Or was that recent information that he had? So, no, we saw him get thawed out. There's no way he could have gotten anything. So, hopefully it just takes a really, really long time to get pulled into the event horizon, and it's still there. Whoa, there it is. Look at that ship. This is supposedly a derelict ship, but I don't trust that for a second. Somebody's gonna be home.
Warning. Hull integrity failing. This vessel is entering the Singularity's event horizon. Vessel disintegration imminent. All crew advised to abandon ship.
Oh, and there's the crew. What do you know? Come on. Royal Defender droids. Royal Defender. Is there royalty on board? Or there previously was? Royal Protocol droid, as you were. So the ship is slowly falling into the event horizon.
This vessel is entering the Singularity's.
By slowly, I mean it's taken 10 years, but now it's happening really freaking quick. Is that kind of
Advised to abandon
the
ship.
notion? I don't have cover here. I don't know why it's... Oh, I really should have healed before I did that one. Can't go that way. Oh, there's a bunch of them. I hear you, Bodar. I hear you. Royal Executioner.
Biological entities identified. Beginning mandatory Royal Edict playback.
I, King Eric Draen III, find my throne under attack.
Knock Draen as royalty?
Take what rightfully belongs to me. The wealth of Dubrillion will not fall into the hands of my enemies. Instead, I will remove it from their reach. My Royal Executioner droid will sabotage this vessel's hyperdrive and exterminate you, the crew, to ensure there is no rescue. You served me well in life. In death, you will serve me better. Goodbye, my subjects.
Royal Edict playback complete.
What a dick!
Initiating execution.
Who do you think you are, an Egyptian pharaoh? He's just gonna kill all of his staff? Ooh, yeah, let's bluff our way through this.
Stand down, droid. Your ruler sent me here.
Internal chrono estimates King Eric Draen III has been deceased 106 years.
Okay, that didn't
Your
work.
state is unlikely.
Good call, Bodar.
Executing now.
Not if I can help it. Oh, I see you brought some friends. Ah, God. I always knew that Nok Draen was like a pirate king or like a criminal king, you know, but I didn't realize that he was actually legit royalty of a planet. Alright, we have the reliquary. Let's get out of here before the ship continues to explode. Honestly, the event horizon of the black hole is warping space and time to the point where it's probably going to take another 10 years to fully destroy the ship. It's going to be in a slow motion destruction for a very long time, which is kind of the horrifying aspect of dying in a black hole, is that time-space is stretched, and therefore your experience of death will be infinitely long. It'll happen forever. Alright, even though I suspect
Captain?
it'll take a while,
Bet
let's...
you're surprised to see me.
What? Skavak?
How the blazes did you get here?
I hitched a ride on the only ship that could make this trip. Yours.
What? You've been aboard the whole time?
If you can't beat him, join him. And then beat him. So, I stowed away back on Shaddaa.
Hell
All
no.
I had to do was wait for you to leave and then give that idiot Corso another smack in the back of the head.
Wait, is he dead in there?
Note to self. Invest in some better locks.
You won't be needing those.
Nah, I'm sure he's just
I want
unconscious.
to be civil about this. Sure, you've made my life miserable, but I don't hold a grudge. Really.
You should have quit while you were behind, Skavak.
And miss all this fun? Not a chance. Bottom line, there's nothing you have that I can't steal.
I'll always be more handsome than you, Skavak.
The ladies already love me. Why tamper with perfection? Enough witty banter.
It's a pretty good comeback, actually. He got me there. Oh! I know the AoE doesn't do a lot of damage against a single target, but I like the fact that it's continuous fire. Oh my god, we got him! Skavak's actually dead, finally! Hey, I got Torchy back! Corso's gonna be so happy. You know what? You can stay here. Your body's gonna slowly get stretched by a black hole for a very long time. Let's get out of here. Considering that Skavak was kind of like the primary antagonist of the first chapter here of the class story, he kind of went out unceremoniously. I thought there would be a little bit more hurrah about it, but either way, I'm happy we finally dealt with him. Oh, Corso, I got something for you, buddy.
I found someone who knows my cousin Rona. He's a street doctor in Coruscant. Kind of a shady character, but that's who Rona always drifted to. I think he really can get us to her, but...
If it gets you to your cousin, I'm in. Just tell me what I'm signing on for.
Thank you, Captain. After some of the stuff we've done. I'm just saying it'd have to be one ugly mission to be worth turning down a chance to see my cousin. Let's just go to Coruscant and hear this guy out.
Wait, are we doing this now? We're on a mission. We're going to go to Coruscant in a second here. Okay, we'll do that next. First... Oh, use the ship's intercom before we go to Shaddaa. Got it. And then it looks like we're going to Coruscant to help out dear Corso. Nice,
Captain,
Bodar's making himself a drink.
I've been meaning to ask. Did you happen to... when you fought Skavak... was Torchy there?
Oh, I should make him squirm a little bit. Nah, I'm just going to give it to him.
Right yours, Corso. Use her in good health.
Oh, Torchy! It's good to have you back, girl. I'm not letting another man touch you ever again. Thank you, Captain.
Took that a little far, but appreciate the sentiment. Nice. Okay. And now that I've given Torchy back. That's what I was trying to do in the cockpit anyway. Now we head to Shaddaa. Alright. Skavak has been dealt with. The reliquary of the Drayans have been recovered. And the only question in my mind right now is Risha actually going to join the crew? Or is she going to stay with her dad? Because it seems like this was her whole arc, was rescuing her father under false pretenses. She still does want the treasure, but do they really need me anymore, is the question. I don't know. I feel like this was a little bit too easy somehow. Like there's still one more double cross, one more snag in the plan that we haven't encountered yet. So I'm going into this meeting cautious. We'll see what happens. Alright, back to the high-tech lab. Oh, is he? He looks like he's not doing so good. He's not doing great at all. Oh, damn, he's not going to make it.
I wasn't using it anyway. Besides, our captain has returned.
You made it.
Open this thing before it's too late.
Give me the reliquary. I want to see these treasures before I die.
I buried Skavik in that black hole, by the way. Long story.
Who is this Skavik?
Yeah, he doesn't know
Nobody.
Skavik.
I enter the code my father taught me. And there. Such a simple act to fulfill a lifetime of effort.
Congratulations, Captain. Nock Draen's lost fortune is yours.
With one exception.
And it fits in
Take
that
the
reliquary?
crown, Risha. Claim your birthright. Restore the Draen dynasty as rulers of Dubrillion.
Oh, so that's what her story's going to
And
be.
rule that world.
Your whole crazy treasure hunt has been to get some kingdom back?
Our kingdom. And revenge on the usurpers who stole our throne.
Remember those assassins on Tatooine? They were sent by the current king of Dubrillion to end me.
This king isn't gonna roll over just because you have the crown.
The crown of Dubrillion commands the respect of millions. She'll have plenty of allies.
Will they be enough, Father? Can I really do this?
If you're going to rule a world, Risha, you'll have to do questionable things. This is my final lesson to you. In the grand scheme of things, one spacer is meaningless. Keep the reliquary and its wealth.
Hey, wait a second. We had a deal, man.
Try anything, and you're all dead.
Smart man.
Shut up, you fool.
Father, no. The captain is a good man. I care about him.
You, useless child, spent too many years without my guidance. You're weak, powerless.
You've grown soft, Risha.
Everything I've done, the blood I've spilled, for nothing.
That's got to be rough, having your dying father curse you on his, with his dying
It's
breath.
supposed to end.
Damn, Risha.
Dispose of my father's body as he instructed, Dr. Chayla. You are released from my family service. I'm
Wow.
sorry you had to see that, Captain. My father was sick.
You don't owe me any apologies.
You're a wealthy man, Captain. That reliquary holds more than just family heirlooms. Merchants will be killing each other to buy what you're selling. Not sure what I'm supposed to do now. Everyone I've met from Dubrillion has tried to kill me. I don't have an army or a star fleet. I'm supposed to take over a whole planet with just a crown.
Yeah, I'll bring her along. I like you, Risha.
Want a job fixing my ship while you work out the details?
Your engines probably need a good tuning after that last trip. I'll take the job. I'll make sure all the right people hear what you did today, Captain. It's the least I can do.
Appreciate
Besides,
that.
famous starship captains attract profitable opportunities.
Scoundrel's only as good as his
And crews
reputation.
in training can never have too many credits. Let's hit the hyperlanes.
And just like that, a new chapter of our adventure is beginning. Alright, Risha is on the crew. Nock Draen is dead, which we started off believing he was dead, but now he's actually dead. Yeah, this was cool. I really like where the Smuggler story is going, and now it seems like we've got kind of an open door in front of us. Skavik is gone, the treasure hunt is concluded, Risha's on the crew, so like, where are we going next? Alright, now I'm supposed to use the ship intercom for Port Nowhere. I think that's the start of Chapter 2. So I'll be doing that next week. We're also going to be going to Coruscant to try and rescue Corso's cousin, if we can track her down. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Smuggler story. Things are heating up, and now the galaxy is full of possibilities. I'm really excited to take it all by storm, get even richer, see what kind of heists and capers we can pull off. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're enjoying my playthrough of the Smuggler story. Catch these reactions once a week right here on the YouTube channel. If you don't want to wait a week, however, you can join the Patreon and watch up to 2 weeks ahead with early access. Yeah, no, this is a ton of fun. I'm going to leave it here, and we will be continuing soon. So thank you so much, everybody, and as always, may the Force be with you.
Safe travels.